Hi, this is David Scott. It's been quite a while since I did my last vlog, but I'm here. I haven't gone anywhere. It's just been a really busy time for me. But there's definitely been some things on my heart that I want to share with you. I hope it don't take too long doing that. It just seems like the world around us. When I watch the news, I kind of seem like get a little discouraged. Everything just seems to be crashing. The world seems to be crashing. Wars and hatred, and the division, and nobody can agree on anything. And if one side says one thing, the other side has to say the opposite. They can't say, well, partially true or anything like that. Or maybe it's not crashing. Maybe the world's just getting worse. I don't know. But in my viewpoint of being 73 years old, it seems like it's getting a little worse to me. And possibly crashing. But here we go. Here's the thing: is that years ago, years and years ago, Dionne Warwick sang a song. Somebody else wrote it for her. She sang a song that says, "What the world needs now, what the world needs now, is love, sweet love." That is something, and it goes on to say, we don't need mountains, we don't need this, we need love. Interesting. How many songs have been written about love forever? Like a million maybe, right? That's so funny. And then Foreigner sings a song and goes, "I don't know what love is, but I want you to show me." Yeah, that's right. We actually really don't know what love is. We think it's some kind of a feeling or something. It's just all we have. And then, there's something in our heart that longs for it. We want some of it, but we're not sure what it is or how to get it. And then YouTube comes along. I love this part. He has a verse in there that he says, "I believe in a kingdom come, and I believe that Jesus carried the cross for my shame to his death, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for." And that's really narrows down the Christian religion. Is if it's just something that we do, just something that we go to church and something we do and say or whatever, but we don't actually do anything about it, then telling somebody, well, if you get saved, you're going to go to heaven. Well, there's more that our heart longs for than just knowing that someday we're going to end up in heaven. And that's really the thing that's in my heart as well, is the fact that I have this tendency to lack joy, to lack purpose, to lack these things. And I just I'm just going to go have another martini and get myself drunk again. And I can't do that. I got family and everything else, and so I can't do that. But what is it that I'm longing for? And I have discovered that what I'm really longing for in this life is real love. And it's interesting because I just got through watching a movie, and I've read books about it, about four people that had near death experiences, and they all went to a heavenly realm, and what they felt in their heart was love. They felt it was just total peace, nothing to be afraid of, and that God's love, and they had this total joy and peace. And this is exactly what we're looking for in this life right now. And that's funny that Jesus said, "They're going to know you're my disciples by the love you have for one another." Oh, okay. So love is a lot more than just a feeling. It definitely is a lot more than a feeling. It is a choice. Love is a choice. We have to do things to make love work. We have to endure all things. We have to be patient. We have to be kind to people who are not kind to us. We have to be patient with those who are not being patient with us. All these things are a choice that we make in our life to choose love. And to be honest with you, physically in my own strength, it's impossible. I can't do it. I can't not take into account a wrong suffered. I can't do it. But just like when Peter and the apostles were in the boat and Jesus was walking on the water, he said, "Peter, come to me." And interesting, he didn't pick Peter up out of the boat and place him on top of the water. He said, "Come." Peter had to take the first step. He had to get his leg over the boat into the water. And as soon as he did that, then Jesus stepped in and had him walking across the water. Amazing. We take the first step. We choose to forgive. We choose to be patient. We choose to be kind, whether we feel like it or not. And in the process of doing that, God's power gives us the ability to follow it through and to actually do it. I've seen it work in my own life a million times so far, and I'm committed to it. And what happens is I get this joy and this peace in my heart, regardless of what the other person's reaction is to it. I get this joy and peace in my heart. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. That's what you're here for. We are here to show love to one another, and that's what this universe is all about. So I want to encourage you. Don't give up. Don't get depressed. Start exercising love. It's not a feeling. It's a choice. All right. I'll see you next time. Bye.